Oh my flipping days. Don't do that to me, don't do that to me. Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is bad. Bro. Oh no, this is... I'm almost never gonna let me drive again. Bro. Wait, sorry, can we stop for a second? I need to adjust my seat.
Welcome to another video. So today's another driving mock test, and this week's learner driver is Kenny. So if you guys want a driving mock test just like Kenny, give us a follow on Instagram, drop us a message, and then we'll select random participants. So learner driver, do you want to introduce yourself to the viewers?
Yeah, my name is Kenny. I'm from Manchester. To be honest, I don't even know how many lessons I've done, but yeah, you know.
So how much time have you been learning for?
I mean, I've done like driving lessons with like family members for years, but I only started doing lessons like with the instructor this January.
All right.
Yeah.
So do you feel your test ready now?
I do.
Yep. Any weaknesses in your driving?
Maneuvers.
Okay, maneuvers. So have you done any mock tests with your instructor?
Yeah, I have, yeah. I've done a couple.
Yeah. So let's see how this mock test goes. Have you passed with your instructor on a mock test?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So let's do this mock test. Let's see how it goes. Then at the end, we'll go over the mistakes. Have you learned to tell me questions?
No, I've not.
Okay, so I'll throw you on. Let's see if you get it. Tell me how you would check that the rear fog lights are working. You don't need to exit the vehicle for this. And also explain when you'd use them.
Rear fog lights.
So you can just say you'll operate them. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So you'll say you'll switch them on, and then also, how do you know that they're going to be on? Have you got any idea?
Without getting out the car?
Yeah.
Will it show up on the dashboard?
Yeah, well done.
Okay.
So like an orangish yellow light will come on the dash. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And also, explain when you'd use them.
When it's foggy.
Yeah, well done. So when it's foggy, also you can say when the visibility is less than 100 meters.
That's 100 meters.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
So you must have watched our YouTube videos.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, so it'll be exactly same as that. So you'll be driving independently yourself, and at the end we'll go over the mistakes. Is that okay?
That's alright.
Just put the AC on, it's quite
Yeah.
Move off when you're ready.
Okay.
Before moving off, Kenny does good observations over his blind spots.
Well, I just put it like that. Okay. I gotta start my bruise first.
You did figure out to use the parking. So we're taking the next road on the right. On the right.
On the right.
Kenny does end up stalling because he slows down for the first gear speed but doesn't put his clutch in. He does say he needs to adjust the car seat. We do talk about this at the end of the test feedback. You don't want to be adjusting your seat in middle of a road. Firstly, whenever you move off, the seat should be correctly adjusted beforehand so you're comfortable. But worse comes worse, just ask the examiner and you can pull up safely, then adjust the seat however you want.
Bro. Wait, sorry, can we stop for a second? I need to adjust my seat.
Alright, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, switch the car on. And switch
That's
it
a
back on.
horrible start. Okay.
Alright, switch the car back on. Is the seat fine for you?
Yeah.
Alright, just move off towards the right.
Oh, that's gonna be in the video now.
Is the seat okay for you?
Yeah. I'm not used to this, the clutch and stuff.
Here I just pulled up Kenny on the left hand side, so you can adjust the seat and also the steering. Into neutral.
Is that first back gonna be in the video?
Of course.
No, no. Okay, yeah, that's much better.
Is that better?
Yeah. And I don't want to force it. Okay. That's so much better. Oh, I should have started like that.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's hot, man. Move off when you're ready.
It's kind of rapid.
Sorry?
It's kind of rapid. You can
It's
feel
fast
it.
car.
Yeah. Listen, yeah. Don't mind that beginning. Don't mind that beginning. I just gotta get used to the car.
Used to the seat, you mean?
Yeah, same thing.
So whenever you move a reader, when you move off from a test, your seat should be nicely adjusted. Just make sure you do that on your test so you're comfortable. So he stalls again, and this time he stalls because he's lifting the clutch up with his foot on the brake. He does do this quite a lot during the test, and we do talk about this at the end of the test feedback.
Stalled.
When turning left at this junction, he doesn't steer enough and turns slightly wide.
Chop. Don't like that.
Again, Kenny ends up stalling for the same reason, leaving his foot on the brake whilst lifting the clutch up. It is a very common fault with learner drivers this, but he does react well after stalling.
Oh, oh, this is fine. Oh, it switches on by itself, you know. I'm not used to these fast cars. I drive a Corsa.
You're a Corsa driver.
All my instructors, yeah.
Tell him to upgrade.
I lose that car too much.
When passing the parked vehicles, he gets slightly close.
Oh yeah, like I'm saying, one thing about that, speed signs, it's like they're non-existent.
You don't need to tell us what you're bad at, you'll be showing us.
Okay.
Coming up at this roundabout is Kenny's first serious fault, and you can definitely guess why it happened.
My instructor just got his clutch changed as well. Chop. Why is he stopping?
Cause he's made this fault previously multiple times, I had to tell Kenny what's going on. Okay, do you know why you keep stalling? You're leaving your foot on the brake and lifting the clutch to the right. So when you want to move off, your foot should go off the brake.
Okay. Well, isn't it? You know what, yeah.
You're not meant to find the bike with your foot on the brake.
Okay. Go. Yeah, let's go.
So this roundabout coming, we're turning left, first exit. At this roundabout, Kenny ends up stalling again, because he's releasing the clutch too quickly without applying any gas. It is only marked down as a minor fault, because he did react well after stalling, and he has something really interesting to say.
Bro, oh no, this is... I'm almost never gonna let me drive again. Bro, oh no, this is... I'm almost never gonna let me drive again.
Here I'm going to be asking Kenny to do the reverse bay park maneuver. He is in second gear, and he slows down for that first gear speed, but doesn't put his clutch in, so he ends up stalling. Gently stop.
This is some big hill.
So reverse into any bay on the left or right.
Reverse. Okay. This guy is just... 1, 2, 3. Show me how you do reverse, guy.
Okay, so what you'll do is you push it down left.
Push it down. Okay.
So just put it in reverse.
See reverse now?
No.
Okay. Because I feel like I need to... Actually, this is a chalk on the hill as well.
His reverse bay park weren't too bad, but picked a serious fault for observations. Checking over the left blind spot was non-existent when the front of the car was swinging out to the left, which is a must. Also, when adjusting, he didn't do any checks over his blind spots.
I'm adjusting it. Up it up. To go forward, up it up.
I'll leave it to you.
Okay. Kind of over my car.
He finishes off in a good position, in between both bay lines. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay, move up when you're ready.
Can I open the door?
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Move up when you're ready. At this roundabout we're going towards Manchester and Bolton, which is the second exit. Kenny sticks to his own lane, and before exiting the roundabout, he checks his mirrors and signals off. We're going towards Southport and Exton, and Kenny needs to be in that right lane. He does choose the correct lane and moves into it by checking his mirrors and applying the signal in time.
I was gonna say, don't go to uni, it's not worth it.
Do you reckon?
No. Doing an apprenticeship is so much better.
You blame me for stalking the sea.
Listen, yeah. I don't even know. I don't even know. I just know, I know things happen, like, I can't even explain it, like, I can't explain it.
So you're going towards Southport next.
Southport.
He applies his left signal late at this roundabout. At this roundabout, Kenny should choose the right lane, but ends up choosing the left. Due to a vehicle being on our right, I had to intervene and turn him left. We do talk about this serious fault in detail at the end of the test feedback.
Oh no, that's third exit, second exit, promo.
I'm just gonna make it turn.
Was it this one?
I'm just gonna make it turn.
Was it this one?
Keep it going, it's okay, don't worry. We'll go over it at the end. This curb slightly comes out and he got very close to it. He definitely had me on the edge.
I turned on third. Don't worry, I got this.
Turn left. He does this roundabout well by following the MS PSL in the correct order.
See, I am never driving my mum. Once she sees this video, it's finished.
Do you reckon?
You're 100%.
Is she not gonna let you drive?
No.
You can buy this video off me, you know.
What do you mean?
So then your mum doesn't find out.
Nah.
You give me $5 for it.
$5 grand. I won't even make that in like 2 years, you know. That's crazy.
So you'll take the video and then you've got the copyright on it. So then your mum can't see it.
I'll just tell her the video got corrupted or something like that. She don't have to see nothing.
Kenny did say at the end of the test feedback that he doesn't like taking exits before the U-turn, where you have to go around the roundabout, but he does this really well. He approaches it well, and before exiting, he checks his mirrors and signals off.
There's too many roundabouts. So I tried to save your car there.
You know, if you'd actually gone over that, it would have been fine.
How was
It's
it?
only little.
Yeah, but just in case, just in case.
You won't be getting extra marks for trying to save my car. I won't knock any
Oh,
seats.
really?
I won't knock any
Really?
seats.
Okay.
Here I'm going to ask Kenny one of the show me questions, which he doesn't have any problems with. When it's safe to do so, show me how to open and close your windows. Straight ahead at the traffic lights. So shortly I'll be telling you to carry out the emergency stop.
Oh, I've done this once and I failed.
When I say stop, you need to stop as quick as you can. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, build a bit of speed. He gets slightly close to the parked vehicle on the left. He did say he's only done the emergency stop once, and he did fail on it, but he does it really well. He brakes firm and quick enough, and before moving off he does both blind spot checks. Really good. Stop! Stop! So I won't be telling you to do that again. Move off when you're ready.
I always imagine what that looks like from the outside.
Straight ahead. Did you enjoy that?
I did not.
Ahead there's a black car doing a 3-point turn, and Kenny should have emerged out of the junction after the car had done the manoeuvre. He does move off and loses control of the steering.
Oh my flipping days. Oh my flipping days. That's a fail. Do you know what, yeah, the first time I did emergency stop, what I did, yeah, I put my foot on the accelerator.
Yeah.
And the brake at the same time, so it's still revving. And my instructor's like, we'll never do that again. Yeah, but I also want to see what I'm like.
In driving.
Yeah.
Because the parked vehicle isn't on our side, we have priority over the oncoming vehicles, but still you have to keep an eye out if they don't stop. In this case the oncoming vehicle does stop, so we should carry on, but Kenny sits waiting, so I had to step in.
Stop for you, mate. No, come. I'm not going.
We need to go.
Oh.
We need to go.
I was being nice as well. And now that's got me a fail, you know. Wow.
At the end of the road, turning left. At this junction, Kenny picks a serious fault for stalling. He moves off in second gear, so stalls, but then does select first gear, and stalls again due to not applying enough gas. This time I had to intervene, as we were becoming an obstruction.
Don't do that to me, don't do that to me. Yeah. It's because I was in second. I've done it again.
Alright, what you need to do is brake clutching. Give a bit of gas. And release the clutch slowly.
I'm not used to the car. Don't do that to me, don't do that to me. Yeah. It's because I was in second. I've done it again.
Alright, what you need to do is brake clutching. Give a bit of gas. And release the clutch slowly.
I'm not used to the car turning on by itself as well.
Going straight ahead.
Okay.
Before steering back in from the parked vehicle, he doesn't check his centre and left mirror. It's important to fully stop at a stop sign, which a lot of learners end up picking a serious fault for not doing. Kenny does stop at the stop sign.
And this one you have to stop at.
Do you know I put price up for the video more now? It's 10 grand.
It's 10 grand, what do you mean?
You're going to buy it off me.
What, just to stop it going on YouTube? Wow. Nah, I can't even afford it, you know.
So you can't.
Student finance is not blessing me enough for that.
Even though the speed limit on this road is 30, Kenny goes slightly over the speed limit. At the end of the road, turning right.
You know what, even if I fail, I'm happy I got to drive this car.
He gets very close to the parked vehicle on the left.
It's tight.
When it's safe to do so, I'd like you to pull up on the left hand side. When pulling up on the left hand side, Kenny gets very close to the curb on the left. You can see from my reaction. Move off when you're ready. Before moving off, He does good observations over his blind spots.
When it's safe to do so, I'd like you to pull up on the left hand side.
This time when pulling up on the left hand side, Kenny pulls up on top of the pavement.
Move off when you're ready.
See the swells on the pavement. Oh, I didn't even feel it. You know, one time I went to go pick up my niece from school.
Yeah.
I took my mum's car. Do you know Honda CRV?
Yeah.
It's a big car. Came out the gate, took the whole left side of the bumper out. That was my second time driving that car as well. And then from then she never ever let me touch that car again.
Whose car was that?
My mum's.
Do you do it without telling her?
No, she knew. Because I picked her up the day before. She was like, alright, you can go again. And then I was just too confident. Way too confident.
Again, when pulling up on the left hand side, he scrapes the curb. Nudging or scraping the curb in slow speed is only a minor fault. If he had done it in fast speed, it would have been marked down as a serious fault.
Oh my days, I did it again. I'm sorry about yours.
Move off when you're ready.
Kenny could have moved off, as there's no vehicle coming from behind, but he sits waiting, giving way to the opposite vehicle.
This car to come past.
He forgets to signal when moving off. It's the end of the test now. Let's find out what Kenny thought about his driving.
Yeah.
Into neutral. Yeah, you can switch the car off.
No.
So that's the end of the test, Kenny. How do you feel you doing?
I definitely failed. It's just a matter of how much.
Okay. So what do you feel you could have got a serious fault on?
The roundabout. I actually don't know what happened, but he took the wheel off me. I know that's a straight fail.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Is there more? No, go.
Yeah, there is.
Okay. I stalled a couple times.
Yeah. And okay, I'll go over the serious ones. Basically, look, first of all, you stalled at the beginning, okay, of your test.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, let's start. These are like minor faults. Do you know when you're moving off, if there's a car coming from the opposite side and it's clear from the back, and you know that you're not going to come in its way, it's fine, you can move off.
Oh.
You know, one of the move offs here, you done that, you pulled out, and you didn't pull out, and there was a car coming from you were saying, I'm waiting for that red car, I might as well let it go.
Yeah.
But you should just move off, because you're not coming in that way. Do you understand? It's the right side, you're checking if there's anything coming from behind.
Okay.
Do you get that? Okay. So the first serious fault, look, is you stalling. So when you stalled first time, why do you think you stalled? Do you think it was because of the seat?
No. Do you know what it is? It's the clutches. I'm not used to the bike. Because he got my new instructor, not new instructor.
Yeah.
My instructor got his clutch changed, so I've only just got used to that one, and it's much higher.
Okay, so basically the reason you keep stalling is what you're doing is, look, this is a problem with a lot of learners, and I don't know, it might be a hard habit to move off from it, you know, since you've got that habit now. What you're doing is, look, you're keeping your foot on the brake and lifting the clutch up to the what?
To the back.
Okay, so from the clutch side, when you're getting it to the bike, what are you telling the car to do? From the clutch side,
That's ready to go.
you're telling it to go. But from this right side, what are you telling the car to do?
What, from the right side?
The brake side.
Oh,
when you
you're
press
telling
it,
it to stop.
you're telling it to stop. So you're telling it to do two opposite things.
Mm.
So you shouldn't be doing that. when you want to move off, this is when I said to you, you need to take your foot off the brake. And whilst your foot's going off the brake onto the gas, the clutch should be coming up to the bike. So you should be balancing it. Do you understand? So what you're doing is, and also you said the car's like kind of moving off fast.
Yeah.
Do you know why it's moving off fast?
There's
A couple of times. Because you're leaving the clutch to the bike, and as soon as you let go off the foot brake, the car shoots forward.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So really, you shouldn't use that method. You should always balance the clutch and accelerator.
Yeah.
So that clutch, you shouldn't even lift it up when your foot's on the what? Brake. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It's because that's how I started off with my instructor. Like, he always told me to get used to the bringing it up to the bike. He said,
yeah, with my learners,
Yeah.
I never,
You never
if
do
they,
that.
if they do that, my learners, I hate that. I tell them straight up. If you ask anyone who's been driving on road and stuff, do you use that method? Ask your mum and dad to use that. They'll never say I use that method. I can give you 10 grand on that. Literally, they won't, because they balance the clutch and accelerator. But a lot of learners, the reason they use that method is, number one, is they're scared of rolling back.
Yeah, I hate
Do you
that.
understand? So that's why they lift the clutch up with the foot on the brake. But once you keep using this method, what I'm saying, balancing the clutch and accelerator, then you'll get, like, you might roll back once or twice, but all you got to do is catch it onto the bike. But if you do roll back once or twice, once you get used to that habit, you'll get more used to it.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
My zipper broke. Nah.
What's wrong?
My zipper.
Fine.
Oh, this is my favourite quad zip as well. Shit.
Okay, so the other serious fault, can you remember when, okay, you're signalling sometimes, when the signal comes off, you need to put it back on. I didn't give that as a serious fault.
Okay.
You did that a couple of times though. Okay, then the other one is, do you know that roundabout where I grabbed the wheel?
Yeah.
Do you know which lane you should have been in?
Okay, was I going straight ahead or?
Second exit it was. But that
Where's-
second exit was a lot towards the right side. So and that was the exit before the U-turn.
Okay.
So whenever it's the exit before the U-turn, you need to stick to which lane?
The right.
The right lane. Do you understand?
Okay.
So that's where you got a serious fault on.
Okay.
Because there was a car on your right side. So
Didn't see that.
yeah, I kept an eye on. Because if both of the vehicles went towards that right side, it could have caused a
an
collision.
accident, yeah.
You understand? So you got a serious fault there as well. You should have been in that right lane. That's why I turned you left. Okay. Then you lost control as well once you clicked on.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember when it was.
Wait,
It was the steering. I can't remember.
after the emergency stop. Can you remember after the emergency stop?
Yeah, I blanked out. I can't remember.
Yeah, after the emergency stop, when you done the emergency stop, there's also a vehicle reversing. What I would have
Yeah.
suggested was you should have stopped, let that vehicle reverse, but you kind of lost control because were you looking at the gears? You went
No, I was
off-
looking to the right.
Yeah, you're
because it
looking
was a tight giveaway,
Yeah,
I think, so. Or stop.
Yeah.
Something.
but also you meant to make sure you look to the right before you enter the junction.
Okay.
So before you enter the road, say when you're going at the end of the road, before you move out onto the road, check if it's safe. A lot of learners, they'll move out onto the road and they're still looking.
Yeah.
It's like, even if there was a vehicle coming on the right, what could you have done then? Nothing, because it's too late. Okay, so you got a serious there.
Okay.
Okay, emergency stop was good. Okay, I have to say that one's for your mum.
Could you say it to the camera? That was
Yeah,
one of the
that
best.
emergency.
That was one of the best he's ever had.
Definitely, it was good. It was a good emergency stop.
Thank you.
Okay, you got a serious fault for your meeting point. The vehicle on the opposite side, if there's parked vehicles on our side, then we give way to the oncoming traffic.
Right.
If the problem's on our side, we need to solve it. But the problem was on their side.
Yeah.
But sometimes what happens is when the problem's on our side, the other cars still give you way. But that car give you way, it even stopped. It slowed down and stopped. And what did you do? It stopped before you stopped.
It's because my instructor's always telling me it's better to be nice on the road.
Okay, what about the people at the back? Would they get frustrated that they've stopped, both of us stopped?
Yeah.
It's like
actually,
a confusion. So it's say, for instance, it's like, okay, if you're going into a shop and if someone opens a door for you, are you gonna go and open the door for them as well at the same time? You'll just go through, innit?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they opened the door for you to go, but you went and opened the door for them as well to go.
Yeah.
But then really the problem was on their side, and they did stop for us, but we should have just carried on going. They stopped before we stopped.
Yeah.
Okay, if they were coming at a fast speed, or you realise, okay, they're not going to stop, that's when you can slow down and stop. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Okay. The other serious fault you got. Yeah. Okay. The other serious fault you got, after you done that meeting point, you stalled again. But this time you stalled in a place where we become an obstruction. And the same fault again. You're leaving your foot on the brake when lifting the clutch up.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why I had to come and like help you out there, because there was a vehicle behind. Then, and the other serious fault you got, you might have noticed, is you pulled up on a curb.
Yeah. I didn't even realise that.
How did you not realise?
I don't even know. I don't even know.
Yeah. So in a test, you can't pull up on curbs. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that, yeah.
So just try to leave like a grid space between. And also, I made you do 1 or 2 other pull-ups on the left. They were quite close. You might have noticed my like legs were
Yeah, I
kind
could
of
see,
twitching.
I could see like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was feeling for my car.
My God.
But that's the series you got. You pulled up on top of the curb. So there's a bit of work needs on your driving.
Yeah.
The main fault, look, it's okay. Keep an eye on your meeting points. The stalling part. Don't leave your foot on the brake and lift the clutch up. You lost control before you enter the road. Look to the right, not as you enter the road. There's a lot of stuff going. You look to the right. You lost control, and there's a car reversing as well.
Yeah.
So really, what we should have done is I wouldn't have even entered the road. When you notice that car reversing, you should have just waited there. You understand? Let him do the maneuver, and then you can carry on.
Okay.
Okay. And then after that roundabout lanes,
Yeah.
you need to work on that. Okay. And also clearance. I gave you like a minor. I don't know if you can remember, it was near the end of the test. You got quite close to parked vehicle. It was a white colour car. When I looked like that towards the left. And you'll click on when you see the video.
Was there anything good that I actually did? Like,
Okay, there's a few stuff what you done good, but there's a bit more. You need to work a bit on your drive though.
yeah.
So there's like, okay, not a lot of junctions, you done them fine as well. You're doing roundabouts, a lot of roundabouts you done pretty well. You know when you said to me that you feel weak on roundabouts,
Yeah.
that's the only serious fault you picked on a roundabout with that lane one. Other than that, there are quite a lot of roundabouts in Chorley, so you done them well.
But I feel like because those are like first exit. When I have to go round, I hate that.
The third exit.
Yeah,
You should have told me that before.
No, it's better I don't, because then you make me do it. No chance.
Okay, so you have got like good stuff in your drive, don't get me wrong. But the areas what I said, just keep an eye out on them. That stalling part, make sure you take your foot off the brake, balance the clutch and accelerator. Roundabouts, keep an eye out on your lanes. Also, don't lose control of the car. Focus in front. When you're driving forwards, look in front of you. Don't be looking to the right and left.
Okay.
And the emergency stop was good. Then meeting points, keep an eye out on that, because oncoming traffic, like I explained it to you just before.
Yeah.
And then then again you got that serious stalling. It's mainly stalling. And then when you're pulling up on the left hand side, don't pull up on the curb.
Yeah.
Okay, say for instance when you stalled at the beginning, when you need to adjust your seat, make sure you pull up on the left hand side in a safe spot, then adjust the seat.
Okay.
Because we're in the middle of the road. I'll let you do it there because there's literally no vehicles around. But you need to be pulling up on the left hand side, then adjusting your seat. So you need, on your test, what you could do is ask the examiner, can I pull up on the left hand side to sort my seat out?
Okay.
When you stall, just don't start adjusting your seat where you've stalled.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
That's good.
So if this video has benefited you, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.